Star Wars Outlaws is officially a flop. It should come as no surprise to anyone that Star Wars Outlaws has been a letdown for Ubisoft over the last 2 months, but how bad has it really gone for them? Well, rumor has it that Star Wars Outlaws has only sold 1 million copies. Take this into consideration when looking at the total budget to make this game, which is around $200 to $300 million. This means that if you do the math, Ubisoft actually lost around $200 million. The fact that people argue that this game is good is sorta crazy to me, but I understand that if you like the game, that's cool, that's your opinion, but when you get into the numbers for this game, it's really bad. Before I really dive into how bad this is for Ubisoft, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe because I'm on the road to 1K, so if you guys want to be a part of that, don't miss out because it's coming soon. Star Wars Outlaws has really struggled to get fans to like it, but can you really blame fans for not wanting to play a game that's filled with bugs, glitches, boring dialogue and story? No, and that's why this game is failing. Just compare this game to Jedi Fallen Order, a game that I personally love. This game sold around 8 million units by the end of January 2020, so essentially it sold about 8 times the amount in 2 months. On top of that, Jedi Fallen Order sold around 10 million units by March of 2020, so why is Outlaws bombing? The real reason is because fans aren't interested. Nobody can connect to the characters in the game, the story is boring, and the gameplay is awful. Nobody wants to pay $70 for a game that's filled with glitches and has AI that won't notice you even if you're standing a foot away. And let's be honest here, Ubisoft isn't known for their amazing quality games, but at least they're decent enough to play. What makes this situation even funnier is that you have people blaming the Star Wars community, calling them sexist because the main character is female. This tactic to deflect any type of criticism has never worked, and it really has backfired for these companies. Let me make this clear. If a game is good and has a good story, interesting characters, and a solid gameplay, people will buy the game. And it's not just a Star Wars thing, because like I mentioned earlier, previous Star Wars games over the last 10 years have actually done pretty well. Games like Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor, Battlefront 2 and 1 all sold way more than Outlaws did. And yeah, none of them are perfect, but at least they feel like Star Wars. I've said this a million times, but when studios make games or movies or shows for existing franchises and hire people who don't care, then the chances of that product doing well is extremely low. I'll go ahead and just throw this image up to show what's really going on in the gaming industry, and I think it really speaks for itself. And this applies especially to Star Wars, a brand that has been beat down over the last several years relentlessly to the point where nobody's buying these games, nobody's watching these shows, and in the near future, nobody's going to watch the movies. At the end of the day, if you make a half-assed product, it's not going to sell. Hopefully Lucasfilm actually release Star Wars Eclipse and a remake of one of their older games, but until then, I guess we'll just have to wait. If you guys want to see more about how bad Star Wars Outlaws really is, take a look at these videos here. With that being said, that's pretty much it for me. See ya.